Hello, LinkedIn. I'm Liam from Trainio, and welcome to an hour of live cold calling. I'm currently tuning in from very bleak Coventry. However, it's about to be made a lot more fun and exciting as I'm joined by two awesome people that I'm happy to be sharing this LinkedIn live box with. So I'm currently joined with the CEO of Salesfinity, Mavlon Beck, and the world's most hated sales trainer, Benjamin Dennehy. How are we doing, guys?
We're doing fine. Yeah, good to be here. Good to be
here. Ready to go. Yeah.
Ready to go. Who doesn't love cold calling?
Well, we love it. We love it. Hopefully we have some good, some bad, some indifferent, but that's what we're all here for. We don't know how it's going to go. Could be great, could be awful, but that's all part of the fun of cold calling, I suppose, right? So before we start, I think it's probably best for those that weren't here last time and the viewers. Hello, everyone. I can see the comments coming in now. We can do some introductions and say who we are and what we do. So Mavlon Beck, would you like to kick us off?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, first of all, Liam, for inviting for the show. Very excited to be here. My name is Mavlon, founder at Salesfinity. We help sales teams have more customer conversations on the phone. And today, especially excited to make this cold calls live using our tool.
Yeah, awesome. And Benjamin, not that you need an introduction, but
so I'm Benjamin, the UK's most hated sales trainer. I do a lot of training with Trainio. Every month I take a cohort through telephone prospecting, and whilst I'm in the beautiful position of not having to actually have to cold prospect for my business anymore, a position you all aspire to be, I still cold call. I cold call with clients. I do this because I need to keep my skills up to date, because I can't teach something if I can't do it. So this is why I like doing this. And who knows what's going to happen. Last time we got a meeting. We did get a meeting, and it was a good conversation. Today, who knows? But it doesn't matter whether you get a meeting or you don't get a meeting. It's how you play the game, as they say. And that's what this is about.
Exactly. And we all love playing the game. Yeah. I'm Liam. I'm from Trainio. I'll keep it brief. If any of you in the comments right now would like to hire some pre-trained SDRs or put your current team through an awesome 8-week SDR bootcamp with people like Benjamin running the cold call sessions that you mentioned, let me know and we can get something sorted out. But without further ado, we can start cold calling. I know, Mavlon, you're using a power dialer, so it might be an hour of us listening to you.
It could be.
But hopefully,
I can't say that. That sounds terrible. Power punching.
Your calls will be able to still get some pickups in between the power dialer. So let's go. Let's see how it goes. If anyone's doing end of the day admin, you can stick to another tab and get on, because we don't know how long it's going to be till we get a pickup, but we shall see. Enjoy, everyone.
Awesome. I'm gonna get started dialing now.
Let's go.
Let's count how many seconds it will take me to get a connect.
Yeah, let's take some comments in. I'm running the behind.
Let's do that. Let's see how good the dialer is, and then we'll go to the manual. Let's see what happens. Actually, I won't dial. I want to see how. Yeah. Okay, I think dialers are good. I think dialers are good, actually.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, Hannah, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. This is Mavlon, one of the co-founders here at Salesfinity. Did I call you at a bad time?
You did. Yeah, I can't talk right now. Thank you.
Is there a better time to call back? Hang up. No worries.
That's cold calling, man.
Let's continue.
All right. Let's see how long it takes, and then I'll start dialing, because we may be stuck. The dialer's going to get through more than us, I suspect.
It's gonna really rush through. Yeah.
It is, isn't it? All right. Well, I'll start dialing in the middle.
Hi, Sogan. How are you doing?
Okay. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. This is Mavlon, one of the co-founders here at Salesfinity. Did I call you at a bad time?
No, it's okay. I can talk for a little bit.
Sure. Thanks for that. I see you are a director of business development at Computer World Services. Does it mean you oversee outbound sales team who make calls for prospecting?
I'm actually at a different company now.
Oh, I see. Are you in a similar position, like business development?
Yes.
Great. So you're still managing the SDR team who's making calls for prospecting, right?
Yeah, well, we are federal IT contractors, so it's a little bit different. We don't typically use those kind of tools and services.
Okay, so how do you make calls?
It's relationship based since it's with the government. So
I see.
attending industry events and having connections with the customers, it's a little bit different than a typical sales position.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see. Looks like we're not a good fit to work together, but just to give you a little bit of idea, maybe the world is going crazy right now. People are moving around different jobs. So just in case if you land in a different position at the commercial company, so what we do in general is help sales teams have more customer conversations over the phone. These days connect rates are pretty low. Reps spend their most time listening to voicemails, bad numbers, hearing the dial tones instead of having conversations. We basically automate that and get like SDRs 15 to 20 customer connects on the phone every single day.
Good to know. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, our business is just a little bit different.
Yeah,
so,
totally understand.
Yeah, thank you for the call. I appreciate it.
Sure. Before you go, Sogan, I know you've been in the business for a long time. Do you have any friends or your buddies who might be interested in service that I've described?
Personally, no. Like most of my colleagues are in the same industry, so
Sounds good.
yeah, I'm sorry.
No worries. Appreciate your time and have a great rest of your week.
Thank you. You too. Bye bye.
I'm going to need quick fingers to dial today, ain't I?
I've got my dialer on.
Go.
Don't know if you can hear that. Better get the name of the person I'm calling. Morris. So you need a dial. I'll do the voicemail cut off.
Yeah.
To an automatic. After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Morris, it's Benjamin. The number's 079-269-11033. Look, the reason I'm calling is I was speaking with a colleague of yours, and they suggested that we should probably. And I just hung up.
I like that one. I used to start using it myself.
Yeah, we'll see if they call back. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can beat the dialer. Let's beat the dialer. I'm going to turn my. Can't beat that.
Hi, this is.
Answer. Pick up the phone. Ooh. Nah. We'll try another one.
Your call has been.
What a voicemail.
No luck. Pick up the phone. Nope. All right, let's try another one.
Hi, Craig. How's it going?
It's going good.
This is Mavlon, one of the co-founders here at Salesfinity. Did I call you at a bad time?
Oh, this is good.
Awesome. I see you are a director of business development. Does it mean you are currently managing outbound sales team who's making calls for prospecting?
No, we really don't have much of a team. It's just myself and one other person. We really don't do any calling at all.
Ooh, is there any reason you don't make calls? Like you don't believe in it, or you spend too much time getting hold of people on the phone?
Small team. We're really focused. We don't have like a gigantic ideal customer profile, and I don't know. It just hasn't worked for our business at all. So it's primarily through networking and email campaigns.
I see. I see. Have you tried calling at all in the past?
Not, in the past, yeah. I've been in sales for like 25 years and I've done a ton of it, but not in this role. We've actually made the decision not to. It's just we haven't found it a good use of our time.
Oh, I see. When I speak with other leaders, I mean, similar people who have given up on the phone, usually they say the tools are expensive or they spend way too much time getting people on the phone because, connect rates are super low and you need to spend hours of your time to get a single conversation on the phone. So we actually solve this problem. That's why I'm actually calling you. We have a tool basically gets you 15 to 20 customer connects in under an hour every single day. Does it make sense to check it out sometime next week? I can show it to you, and especially it's good for your use case as well because you have a smaller time and you really want to personalize your outreach. And we have chat gpt integration with our tool, which basically researches and personalize every call, shows you everything about the prospects that you are reaching out. That way you are both getting a lot of connects and having personalized information with a push of a button that basically helps you generate more pipeline. What do you think?
Well, we already do use tools that identify our prospects. We just don't do anything to call them.
Maybe now is the time. You never know what's out there. How about we schedule a time next week for 30 minutes? We'll make cold calls together live with you, and you'll see if it's valuable for your business. At any point, if you think it's rubbish, it's waste of time, you can leave the call at any time.
Sure, what's it called again?
Salesfinity.
Salesfinity?
Yes. What does your Monday look like?
I don't know yet. I'm just checking out your site.
Sure, no worries. You're actually popular out there in sales community.
You guys based out of San Francisco?
Yes. Are you in SF?
No, I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, I see. Is it the place where like largest airport is, where like first planes flew?
Oh man, I don't know about that. That's a good question.
I saw this movie, George Clooney, and he was basically he's basically like he will be firing people for his job, and his sister will be getting married, and the sister asks to go to basically, I think it's Minneapolis, to take a picture at the airport because that's the airport where the first airplane was flew.
No idea.
Yes, it could be anything. So what do you say about Monday, 11 a.m. between 11 to 1 p.m. PST? How does it work for you?
11. Like noon would be good.
12 PST?
Yeah, that'll be 10 o'clock Central.
Sounds good. I have your email here. Was curotech.com, right? Ending.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yep.
I'll send you a calendar invite right now. If you could accept it, that would be great, because recently Google introduced some spam filtering, and it's not directly adding people from unknown emails on their calendar.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Just sent you an invite. If you could accept it, would be awesome.
I haven't received it yet.
Maybe could be spam folder or.
Not my spam folder. So my email is Craig.with.
Tell you what, while Mavlon Beck is muted there, while I talk about emails and such. If anyone's only got any questions about that call or wants to just give them a shout out, give them some props, throw it in the comments. Me and Benjamin, in the meantime, can ping some more calls on our fingers and not get beat while I dial it.
Yeah, he's muted. Is he good?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get somebody. 843. Who am I calling? Colin.
The wireless customer voicemail service for 07801.
Now I'll call someone else. Group sales director.
Hello, you have reached my
11 would be one. Yeah, could we do 11 instead, please?
11 Pacific time. Sounds good. We're sending you the invite. Should be updated now.
Okay. Got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Awesome, Craig. Very nice talking to you, and see you on Monday.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, bye.
Awesome.
Oh,
Go on. Yes.
meeting booked. Very nice. Okay.
Well, if people in the comments got some questions for Mavlon regarding that call, throw them in, and he can start answering some questions. Benjamin, if you just want to keep calling in the meantime.
Yeah. Yep. We'll try it out. Let's do it.
We'll start. Anyone got any cool questions about that call? What they liked about it? What they think could have been better? Any questions at all? Throw them in the comments. I'll ping them up, and Mavlon can start answering. Do not be shy. That's for you, Mavlon.
Nobody's answering. Right, try another one.
We'll keep going. You got a lot of congratulations in the comments, Mavlon.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Appreciate it.
Got that cold call buzz now.
Hello, Mark speaking.
Oh, hello. Is that Mark?
Yeah.
Mark, look, I'll be up front. This is actually a sales call, so I'm not sure if you want to hang up now or let me have 30 seconds to make a decision.
Depends what it is.
All right.
Flow in for me, then you never know.
You never know. Could be the best call you take all week, right? So look, we work with a lot of sales directors like yourself. And despite the current economic climate, they're still investing in hiring SDRs. However, there's three...
Not for recruitment, no.
Oh, no, I'm not a recruiter. Good God, no. Don't tie me with that brush. You've just insulted. You've just hurt me. I'm not a recruiter. No. Will you let me continue knowing that, or?
Okay, go for it.
Right. So what we do, though, we work with companies that want to create teams that are culturally and gender diverse, but they struggle to find that talent, or they're frustrated that if they do hire people, they don't come with any formal training. And as a result, they can take either too long to ramp up, or they just don't work out. Or, lastly, you may have the exact opposite problem. You find yourself hiring people that on paper all interview and look like Tom Cruise, but when you put them on payroll, they turn into Mr. Bean and they underperform. And as a result, that's a very expensive mistake. Now, you're probably going to tell me, though, that you don't have any of these issues, I'm guessing.
It's not something we really experienced, to be honest with you. We seem to be performing quite well. So I think we're in a good stage at the moment, but thank you for your time. One person to a salesperson. I don't want to waste your time.
No, not at all. Hey, before you go then, can I ask you one last question before you go?
Yeah.
No sales team is perfect. If there was one thing you could do to fix or make it better, what would it be, if you could?
If I could?
Yeah.
Don't know. Difficult question, to be honest with you.
Fair enough. Sounds like everything's perfect down there.
Well, it seems to be going well, but enjoy your day and good luck, all right?
No problem. Hey, you don't know anyone not as fortunate as you that you want to send a cold caller to? Someone you want to annoy, or someone you want to help even?
No, I don't, but good approach to try and get a lead, to be fair.
You've got to try, right? It's a dog-eat-dog world. Well, look, I appreciate
you don't try, you don't get it.
You don't try, you don't get. Anyway,
Thanks
no problem, Mark. You too. Bye.
I like the Mr. Bean line. I'm nicking that.
Everyone will be nicking that, yeah? Yeah, South people all interview like Tom Cruise. They just suck on payroll, all right? All right, let's try some more then. No, there we go. 5, 7, 5. So loud. Here we go.
The EE voicemail. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's no good. Let's try the next one. Let's do, I don't know. Let's try sales development. Europe. Oh, let's try this guy.
Hi, Ron. How are you doing?
Oh, he's got through.
Hey, this is Mavlon.
Who?
Mavlon, one of the co-founders here at Salesfinity. Did I call you at a bad time?
Yeah, I'm actually busy right now. Why? What's up?
Yeah, I see you are a Director of Business Development at DevCare Solutions.
Right.
Does it mean you oversee outbound sales team who make calls?
What?
Okay, 1 second. Oops. I got LinkedIn over here as well, so that's why kind of echoing.
Yeah, there was an echo that time. Yeah.
Yeah, the echo. I didn't know I had LinkedIn open on this side as well.
Yeah, it's about right. Okay, I'll try and make a dial now. Who am I? What's this? Ian. Let's see if this guy.
Please check the number and dial again.
Oh, bastard! Oh, can't say that live. Well, there we go.
No, we'll get cancelled.
We'll get cancelled. Oh yes. I'm surprised it hasn't happened, to be honest. To be honest, it's got to happen. Okay, let's try 4, 8. Oh, I don't know. Right. Gosh, I'm getting old. I feel like when I used to watch my dad use a mobile phone, you know. Yeah, getting to that age now. Getting to that age. It's starting to look weird. Okay, here we go. This is one more. No.
Yeah, I'm not that much luck either. Yeah.
Whew. I tell you what, though, to everyone watching, dialers are the way forward because they just speed up this process. And prospecting is a numbers game, unfortunately. If everybody answered, this would be such an easy job. This would be the easiest job in the world, right? Everybody answers. You say your thing 10 times. At least 3 are going to say, come and see me. It's Donald. Unfortunately, we don't have that. All right, here we go. Let's try. Who's this? Gordon. Try Gordon. Damn it. No one's answering today. 4:30. No, they should still be at work. All right. All right, try another one. Head of talent.
Number. Please check the number and try again.
Nope, wrong. Fine, I'll try another one.
Your call has. This person's phone is switched off.
Thank you.
All right, 07703 1577.
Hi, Alina, how are you doing?
I'm good.
This is Mablon, one of the co-founders here at Salesfinity. Did I call you at a bad time?
I'm in the middle of something, but I have a minute.
Sure. I see you are a director of business development. Does it mean you oversee outbound sales team who's making calls for prospecting?
Yes.
Do you by any chance have a way of getting 15 to 20 customer connects on the phone? I know connects are super low these days.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Sure. Do you have, this connect rates on the phone are pretty low. And do you have a way of getting like 15 to 20 customer conversations on the phone per rep per day?
No.
Great. That's actually why I'm calling. And this is the problem we actually solve at Salesfinity. We have a tool that literally allows you get 15 to 20 customer connects on the phone. The way we do is using something called AI-powered parallel dialer. Is there any interest to learn more about it sometime next week?
Mm-hmm. Just a quick qualification. You are getting the connect through calling them, through your reps calling them, or you're using a tool that identifies predictive dialing?
Great question. We have a parallel dialer software. We basically give that to your reps, and it uses AI to get your reps to instant customer conversations without wasting time for voicemails, bad numbers, and putting them on constant conversation flows, as a result booking more meetings. We can actually do that live with you when we meet, make calls together in front of your eyes, and I'll show you exactly how it enables you to get 15, 20 conversations.
Mm-hmm. I'm familiar with predictive dialing. I like that option. The problem is the dropped calls and the delay, right? So I'm open to setting up a 15-30 minutes conversation, but that's something they want to come back to me with, explaining to me how do you handle the delays. If there are three customers answering the phone at the same time, how do I deal with it, right?
Great.
So
I just called you. Have you noticed anything on my side? It was pretty fast, so I assure you, your system is almost instant connections, and we'll do it live together. It's better to show you in action instead of explaining it over the text. So if you see it, you will know it exactly how it performs.
All right, sounds good.
So how does your Monday look like?
One moment, I'm checking. Instead of Monday, I would like to take a look at Friday, the 31st.
31st sounds good.
I'm available. I'm available between 10:30 to 1 p.m.
Is
Eastern
it
time?
Eastern time? Okay. 1 p.m. Eastern time works for me. Okay.
I'm sorry. I have to finish by 1 p.m. Eastern time. 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern time. Do you have a block there?
Yeah, 12:30 works. 12:30 works. So is your email
It sounds like you might be wrapping up there. What's that? Slinging the dial again, Benjamin.
Looking forward
to try. It's very hard to compete with a power dialer. We all need power dialers next time, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a friend at sales.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Nice job. Another one, yeah?
Here we go. Second one.
Yes.
Very good.
Has anyone got any cool questions for Mavlon while he's wrapped up that last call? We can get Benjamin on the phone. Ringing some more dials. Right. Oh, yeah. Here's a question for you, Mavlon.
I feel that sometimes POCs in the USA are keener for conversation. Honestly, I've never called people in UK, so I wouldn't know the answer for this question.
What's the question? Let me have a look. What's the question?
You might be used, but yeah, people in the US seem to be more receptive and maybe slightly more nicer to speak to than people in the UK. What would be your take on that, Benjamin?
I've called in both domains. Yeah. I have honestly said I found Americans easier to have conversations with than the English. Gatekeepers are certainly easier to get past in America compared to what it's like in the UK. So I think there is some cultural, and we know Americans, they love talking, right? Yeah. So you get them on the phone, they're going to talk. Yeah. So no, but there is, but I don't think it's a huge difference, but I think there's a slight, I think selling and prospecting is a bit more acceptable across the pond than to over here. People still think it's a bit dirty.
Yeah. I'd say there's not too much of a difference in fairness when I've run through both. So yeah. But no, cool questions anymore. Keep on coming. We'll stop and pop them up as and when we can. We might do like a 10-minute Q&A at the end. Just I've seen a few come in.
All right, let's try and get a number out. Okay, what have I got? 074 765. What have we got? 665. It still seems wrong. 07467.
Hello.
Hello, is that Mark? No. I've dialed the wrong number, I suspect.
Yes, I think so.
Well, I do. No, it's not your fault. It's mine. My apologies.
No worries. Take care.
Cheers. Right. Let's try this number then. Sam.
The desk of Linda Weedham.
Hello? Oh, hello. Is that Sam?
Speaking.
Sam, look, I'm going to be up front. This is actually a cold call. Not sure if you want to hang up now or let me have 30 seconds and then decide.
Go for it.
All right. So look, Sam, I work with a lot of sales directors. And despite the current economic climate, they're actually hiring SDRs. But they got 3 challenges. Number one, they're trying to create a culturally and gender diverse sales team, which actually is harder than it sounds. Others say that what they're frustrated with is that if they do hire SDRs, often they don't come with formal training, and they either don't work out or they take far too long to ramp up. And a few finally say they've had the exact opposite problem. They hire people that all interview like Tom Cruise, but you put them on payroll and they turn into Mr. Bean and underperform. And the knock-on effect can be quite costly. You're probably going to tell me, though, that you don't maybe relate to any of these issues in your business?
I don't even know who you are, where you call from yet.
No, you don't, but would you like me to tell you?
I certainly would. It'd be really interesting to find out who you actually are.
Ah, if I told you my name's Benjamin from a company called Trainio, would you say you've heard of us?
No, I haven't.
Ah, would you like to keep talking then, or would you like to hang up?
You can keep talking if you want.
Well, do you recognize any of those issues? Do you still oversee the sales team, and are you trying to grow it? If not,
I don't understand the reference to Mr. Bean and Tom Cruise. That's what's confused me.
oh right. Well, Tom Cruise is supposed to be cool and slick, and Mr. Bean's a bit of an idiot. Salespeople always interview well, right? But then you stick them on payroll, and they don't turn out to be quite as good as what the CV said. But you've maybe never experienced that.
No, I've had that problem before. I guess maybe I've had lucky people I've interviewed.
It could be. You're probably just better at spotting talent, right?
I am not sure. I have a great TI team behind me.
There you go. So would it be fair to say then that you've got the diverse team that you're looking for, or you don't care?
No, I'm very happy with my team at the moment.
All right. And you're obviously not hiring by the sounds of it, or looking to hire SDRs.
How do you know that?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh, you're making lots of assumptions. That's not great, is it? Really trying to sell someone.
I'm not trying to sell anything just yet. I just want to see if you have a problem we fix. That's all.
Oh, okay. It's interesting.
Well, yeah.
No, it's a bad impression.
Yeah. So it sounds to me like you don't have any hiring needs by the sounds of it.
Not at all. I spotted it a mile off your accent.
What did you spot a mile off?
It's so bad.
What's so bad?
Your accent, Rory.
My accent. Do you think I'm someone called Rory? Oh, you think this is a prank call?
Yeah, I certainly do.
Well, I've been rumbled then.
Mate, it was so obvious.
Yeah. But I thought it's a good accent. No? No? Well, anyway, do you still have any of the problems I was trying to flog you? Is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Yes and yes. Do you want to talk about them, or do I need to put on a different accent?
You probably need to speak to like a Rory McLennan. He's the number one guy at Hamilton's.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
All right. So you are the sales director, though, or have I got that wrong? Sometimes data's rubbish.
No, you got it wrong.
I've got it wrong. This isn't a good call, is it?
No, not at all.
Hey, what is your role then, so I know never to disturb you again?
Sales leader at Verity.
You're that sales leader. Is that a management role or just a title?
Just a title.
Oh, but you must lead people.
Not really. No.
Do you hire people?
Not really,
no. No. All right. Well, I know when I'm flogging a dead horse.
Cool.
Well, no, I appreciate. I think this has been one of the more enjoyable calls I've made today. So, Rory, thanks you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
That was bizarre.
This is
That was crazy. What?
wow. Unbelievable.
I don't know. That was it. That could have gone really badly, but it ended up going more.
It was really standoffish. Yeah, why is this guy being so abrasive?
Weird, yeah. It was really odd. Yeah. So he thought I put on a terrible New Zealand accent. That's outrageous. It's outrageous.
I thought he knew it was actually Benjamin Dennehy for a minute. He was trying to get you.
I thought he was going to say, "I know who this is." No, well, there we go. Well, that's hilarious. I must admit, that was a bit of fun.
Thought he was watching the show for a moment.
That's unbelievable. I was dead when you said, "Is it a management role or actually just the title?"
Well, I hate the phrase sales leader. The only people with the title have assigned it to themselves. No one gives you that title, right? So, so that's why I hate it. So, anyway. So that's a bit of fun. That's why I like prospecting. You don't know what's going to happen. They're not normally that interesting. So, Rory, whoever you are, thank you. Thank you.
You've had a question from Richard Smith off the back of that. Benjamin, would you like it to be clipped? You can behave yourself.
So, someone, yes, Richard, if you want to, because I certainly wouldn't know how to do what you've just suggested because I'm a troglodyte.
That's the first time I've ever come across a call like that. That was crazy.
That was fun.
Cold calling. Yeah, it's never boring.
All right, let's do some more. Let's do some more. Right, that was funny. Okay, we'll try someone else in the company. Let's see if it...
To the EE voicemail.
We got a little pattern going there. That's the thing, though. I was just thinking, just back on that call. One of the things I try to teach salespeople is no matter what gets thrown at you, your job isn't to freak out and let your emotions take over. You got to maintain composure, right? Yeah, and just keep firing questions at people. It's amazing. I'm surprised he didn't hang up at first, right? It was weird. But it was interesting. So I still don't know if he thought I was Rory or not by the end of that. I don't know.
He's currently poking fun at Rory in the office now. I've no idea.
Oh, that was a bit of fun. All right, let's try another one. Oh.
This is the Vodafone voicemail.
Nope.
Answer your calling.
Ooh, is it a male or a female? I hate it when you have the generic names. I find out when they answer.
Yeah.
Well, in the old days, you could anyway.
You've dialed an incorrect number.
No, I haven't.
Check the number and try again.
Okay, I'll try another one then. Chris. I can't believe I have a terrible New Zealand accent. That's outrageous. That makes me laugh. That's probably one of the best calls I've ever made, despite it being completely unprofessional.
You're from New Zealand?
I'm never going to live this down when I go home. It's outrageous. I'll just tell everyone I'm an Australian going forwards.
Toby, I'll be up front. This is a cold call. I can tell you what it's about in 30 seconds. And if after that you think I'm talking rubbish, awesome. So I speak to a lot of sales leaders who tell me when they have to think about adding SDRs to the team, they all have a similar issue. They want to hire SDRs that ramp quickly and hit the ground running. The problem is because it's an entry-level role, when interviewing fresh uni grads or people without sales experience, it's really difficult to identify over a two-stage interview process those that truly understand what it means to work in sales, right? Which can lead to high rates of churn further down the line. But hey, look, I've had my 30 seconds. If you want to tell me I'm talking rubbish at this point, please feel free.
I think what you're saying is true. However, I don't want to waste your time. We don't need any SDRs. We've got a full house at the moment. So all that business development is done internally. So I don't know whether you're selling me an SDR or a lead gen service, but we don't need either. But thank you. I appreciate you being honest with your approach as well.
No, that's fine. Do you mind if I take my sales hat off and just ask you one more question while I've got you?
Yeah, go for it.
With the team that you've currently got that you're not recruiting for, are any of them sort of new or under a year's experience there, or is it quite an experienced team you've got?
One is new, one is very experienced.
Okay, it's actually a small team then.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I'm just give you some context in to answer your question. I'm not a recruiter. I'm not an outsourced lead gen. We actually train SDRs over an 8-week boot camp before placing them in tech companies. Appreciate you're not hiring right now, but with your current team, especially one that's quite junior, would they be open to maybe jumping on some training for what we do? We actually offer the training side to actually existing teams rather than just our training graduates.
I tell you what, we've got a very specific, very complicated product, and getting you to train them would be, because you're never going to be able to train them like we train them. And I'm not being rude about you and your service or your capabilities. It's just we prefer to train them ourselves because we'll do a better job, because it's a very unique niche in the marketplace, which you can't just apply standard stuff to it. So it's probably not going to be one for us, I'm afraid.
That makes perfect sense. I mean, I would never claim that I could train SDRs on your products when you work there, right? But in terms of the actual sales methodology and how to approach cold calls, cold emails, with that.
In that case, we only hire SDRs that have that capability already. We don't hire people who've never done anything like that before. So they know how to be an SDR. They just don't know our product in our space.
Sure. And with your current team right now, you wouldn't be interested on putting them on that training to get them some foundation.
Nah.
No. Okay, look, that's no problem at all.
Cool.
You can't sell to everyone, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, cool. Have a good day. Cheers. Bye.
Yeah, you too. Take care. Travel safe. Bye.
Well, we've had one pickup today. That's a bonus. Oh, has Benjamin got a call? Is that what I was hearing in my ear?
Somebody might have called, but great call. You kept pushing him.
We would dig in. We would like a meeting, but you can't win them all. That's cold calling. You've got me 2-0 right now, right?
Just so you know, the chap we were just talking to is phoning me back to apologise. We're just having a laugh. It's hilarious. No. So it was really good. The thing that's insulted me the most though is you saying I put on a fake Kiwi accent. That's outrageous. Don't worry about it. I'm not, like I said, it was great. It was a great call. We really enjoyed it. So don't worry. No. Hey, I appreciate you calling back. If you ever want to have a chat about sales training or training, let me know. You do want to speak about sales training.
Get him on loudspeaker.
Okay.
Every has a personalised sales budget they can use for like training budget.
Okay.
And your name's come up a few times, actually.
Oh, well, that's fortuitous. I wasn't even phoning on me, but I'll take your money. Don't you worry about that. Well, look, shall we set up a proper call rather than this? Because this literally was the prospecting call to have a proper conversation. So I'm happy to schedule in a time. I can send you my calendar link or something. We can hook up. Yeah. So let me just. I don't want everyone getting your email address. So let me.
Yeah, okay. Probably gets an email address. We can crack on. Well, look, that's how you get on. Make them think you're a prank caller, and they'll call back feeling guilty for the meeting. Ahead, Benjamin Dennehy steps ahead. While he's doing that, I mean, we've got sort of like 9 minutes. I've seen loads of questions fly in. If anyone has like any questions to throw in, I know Benjamin, Mavlon, super experienced guys, so they can answer many questions. Now would be a great time to throw them in. If they come through, that is. I can see a few. No, maybe not. Okay, awesome. I'll tell you what, we'll keep ringing while... Oh, great question, Omar. Thank you, sir. Mavlon, one for you, my friend.
Great question. Salesfinity has different packages for individuals. We have PLG model. You can sign up on our website. Pricing available there. For individuals, starts at $99 per month. For enterprises, starts at $299 a month. And if you book a meeting, we'll show you and figure out what plan is the best for your use case.
Awesome. Get in with Salesfinity. You can see what a dialer does compared to manual dialing. They've, well, Mavlon's killed us today. So, so yeah.
Oh, we're doing question and answers. I've just got an appointment with this guy to discuss sales training. So that's oh, he honestly thought it was a wind up. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. But that's over here. That's great for the show. Like, I love
it's wonderful for the show. Yeah.
The culmination of the show, the funniest moments, amazing. Like I never experienced something like this. It's fantastic.
Yeah. It's perfect. Right. What do we got? What do we got?
How do we change our opener? Do we A/B? I've actually got an answer for this, to be fair. So I know a lot of SDRs talk about pattern interrupts. Benjamin, I know you're someone to say that. I was asking for 30 seconds until literally just the week before, where now I've changed it to, rather than saying, can I have 30 seconds of your time? Would you want to hang up? I now say, it will take me 30 seconds to tell you, and then after that, you can choose to hang up. Does that sound fair? And it's just a slight tweak. What I found is I actually get more people giving me that, okay, yeah, you can have the rest of the call, as when I just asked for 30 seconds. So yeah, I A/B test it. I'm always changing things. I think that's sales, right? Constantly try new things and see what works. So in answer to your question, yeah, I A/B test pretty much everything I do in sales. I don't know about you two. I don't know if you do the same thing there.
Well, me personally, I'm a creature of habit, and if something works, I keep doing it until it stops. However, all pattern interrupts, all intros, you have to be comfortable with it. And if you're not comfortable with it, and it doesn't work, don't do it. But I also would say if something works, but you're not comfortable with it, then you need to learn how to get comfortable with it, because that's how you grow. So yeah, just don't not do something because it's not comfortable. If it works, there's a lot of things I do that are uncomfortable that work. Yeah, you got to push through. But yeah, do what makes you comfortable. There's no right or wrong, but some will be better than others, obviously. And delivery. I cannot stress how important delivery is.
I have a Benjamin Dennehy question, if I've ever seen one.
Oh, yeah.
It is for me, but Ben, I'll be honest, Benjamin's really good at this, so I'll leave it to him. He's got a great one for the gatekeeper.
Would you tell people it's a sales call when you hit the gatekeeper? Well, I stopped punching gatekeepers when I got arrested, so no. No, seriously. No, good grief, no. No. I have no discussion with the gatekeeper. Getting past gatekeepers requires a bit of toughness, and you have to sound like the person trying to get a hold of. So I'm quite direct and blunt. Yeah, and I have a style that is very uncomfortable but very effective. And as soon as the company person's answers, I just say, Benjamin's not in the office, is he? So you start with a question they have to answer. As soon as they say yes, I just stamp on it. I go, great, tell them it's Benjamin, thanks. Now, they always come back with, will he know what it's about? And I always say, he better. No one wants to get in the middle of that. I get past most gatekeepers. Not all. Some gatekeepers are worth their weight in gold. But if you approach it tougher, your job is to make friends with gatekeepers. That's what people who can't get past them do. Yeah? No, get past them. Don't make friends with them. This is sales, not Tinder.
Mavlon, I think this one might be for yourself and Salesfinity. Stephanie, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is aimed at Mavlon.
Oh, actually, we don't offer free trials. Sorry, Stephanie.
Good. They're expensive, Stephanie.
Yeah.
As they should be. Someone asked one down there. How do you deal with people asking for the price up front on a cold call?
Yeah, okay. Cool question.
Well, I personally never get it. So I don't have to. But if someone did, if someone were to say to me straight off the bat, how much is this going to cost me? I go in with a question. I go, happy to answer, but before I do, can I ask you one quick question? Usually when someone raises price this early on in the process, it means their entire decision is going to be based solely on price. Is that the case here? And if they say yes, I go, well, then in that case, we're going to be more expensive than you want to spend. Now, two things happen. They either say, fine, I'll hang, but they don't. Yeah. So no, so you just challenge it. If price is raised early on, I want to find out why. And is your decision only going to be based on price? Because if it is, then we're not for you. Go shop at Aldi or Lidl. We're Waitrose. Yeah.
That's awesome, to be fair. Yeah, I'm going to start using that. What I tend to do is just tell them straight up what the price is, but maybe I should stop doing that. Because usually when I get asked...
If someone says how much it's going to cost, you can say, more than you want to spend. That's another one. So you've got to straighten their backbone. You don't want to get into fights over money. You want to have grown-up conversations around money. And if someone says, is this going to cost me a lot? You go, probably. In fact, I say to people, what's your budget? I don't want to tell you. Fine. I was going to tell you to double it and add 20% anyway. Yeah. So you got to get out of this money's a horrible thing to talk about mindset and deal with it. Yeah. Price is never the reason people don't buy. Most of the time. Every now and then you'll meet someone cheap, but most of the time it's not price. Price is number 3 on the list usually.
Yeah.
To buy.
Yeah, I don't usually get hit price with lots. Sometimes on a call I do get asked. And now I'm going to start doing that, to be fair, and be a bit ballsier with it.
You're not ballsier. Yeah, this is sales. Like I said, we're not here to make friends.
No, exactly.
We're here to go to the bank.
Yeah, no, because I've always what you say is when you get asked a question, ask one back, and I always do that. But I think with price, I don't know why I've always just felt just go straight in with that. But it's still, I suppose, it still makes perfect sense with doing it with price as well, right?
Yeah, you do with everything. Don't answer anything. You're not paid enough to know anything.
Oh, big one loading in for you, Benjamin.
What's this? Where were you? I've always been smooth. Look at me, for goodness sake. Does this look like a guy that had to learn? No, I was an idiot like everybody else. I was awful. I was Tigger on speed. Yeah. So no, I've learned to be smoother. Lots of practice though, and it's not letting people phase me because I don't take any emotion on a call. They can't hook me with emotion. So I just stay out of it. And that's being professional, is removing emotion from the process. Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, one more here. What do you think people ask where do you get my number from? I just tell them straight up it's a data tool because us as salespeople, they expect it. I know, Benjamin, you've probably got some great ones for this as well. Mavlon, you too.
Yeah, Mavlon, well, yeah, I've spoken enough.
But did you get my number? Usually we call to salespeople. We don't have this questions a lot, but if they say same place, you are getting the phone numbers for prospecting.
I say we have a team of people that scavenge through rubbish bins. And they must have hit your place.
Wow, this is awesome. I'm going to use this one.
No. I know, honestly, if someone directly asks me, how'd you get my number? I say, well, we buy data. And I guess at some point somewhere you put your phone number onto the internet, and that's where it's come from. No one can argue with that because
yeah,
you're right. You're right. I have at some point put my number somewhere. You can't escape the modern world. You put that number anywhere, it's going to find its way onto a data list. Yeah. And it placates most people. Yeah. Not your ex-wife gave it to me or something like that. That won't work.
Well, I see we've actually hit the 5 o'clock mark, so we may.
What a session!
What a session indeed! Yeah. Guys, one last from me. Remember, Benjamin is a trainer on Trainio. If anyone wants to jump on some sessions with him, hit me up. We can sort you out. And yeah, it was. This was great. This was really fun. I loved it.
It's fun. You didn't know.
We have got more lined up. We're going to get some dates in the calendar, and then we'll start making some announcements. Some new guests in the rumblings in the works from what I've heard. So we'll be super cool, and we can obviously bring Benjamin and Mavlon back if they're keen to do it again and get some more prank calls on the go. But
yeah. Rory is now become a euphemism within the world of sales, isn't it? Just Rory. Yeah. I think it's brilliant. I think it's a wonderful call. So yeah, what a great day. Thank you, gentlemen, for inviting me on. Much obliged.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. And very nice to see you and meet you, Benjamin. It was fun.
Pleasure's all mine, Mavlon. All mine.
See you later, guys. And yeah,
bye, everybody.
Recordings will be live. Hit me up if you want to record, and I can ping it over to you when it's good. But okay, peace. See ya. Bye.
Bye.